G'day guys and welcome back to another episode of the career mode for FIFA 13 with Wolverhampton. Now we've signed a new centre attacking midfielder in Bittencourt on loan for just till January to replace Sissoko on the field, as he has been an absolute letdown for me. But our game against Notts gets off to an absolute flyer. Jokes. How the hell did that get kicked out? Like, honestly. How the hell did that not go over the line? Well, Montero's breaks free. We get a header on it even after the follow-up. And how the hell are we going to get past this keeper? Like, from a start like that, he's made... Oh, this keeper made saves left, right, and centre all day. Just tried so hard, just over and over, peppering their goals. And whatever we did, we just could not break through. Sissoko misses, of course, because he's a big flop. Even gets a second crack to slot it in the goals. Goes for the sweat, but to no avail. Now, we really did need a win, because we have not gotten off to the best of starts in this season. And I expected more from us, to be completely honest. Our pre-season was excellent. Didn't lose a game. But for some reason, we're just getting no opportunities to score. Or at least, when we get the opportunities, we aren't taking them. But anyway, the second half gets underway. Sacco somehow misses that goal by a very long way. And the other team just control it beautifully. However, we do get a deflection go to us. Montero, the superstar, back to Sacco. Very tricky stuff there with a sweaty cross and the follow-up goal from Jermaine Pennant. And he's been playing very well in the last couple of games, Jermaine. So we will take the sweaty goal, as we will need as many points as possible to get ourselves to the top of the championship table. However, Notts whack in a sweaty cross for themselves, and Hennessy does well to recover and save the ball. So we make a couple of changes here to spice things up, and luckily for us, we get away with a win. 1-0 against Nottingham Forest. I definitely said Notts County before, so just ignore me. It was against Nottingham Forest. So we have signed Vadillo. I'm not sure if it's Vadillo or Vadio, but I reckon Vadillo is more of a chance of that being the case. And we're just checking up on the scouting opportunities that we have made from Italy, and we reject a couple, sign a few, and then we get prepared for our next game against Brighton. That's right, guys. I got it right this time. But Brighton get off the mark very quickly, and Hennessy does very well. He's starting to prove me wrong. I wasn't too keen of Hennessy at the start, but he's been putting in some pretty solid performances of late. But later in this episode, I will regret to say that. Brighton cross it in from the corner, just misses the header pretty much. And it is our time to attack. Now, Vadillo, on his debut, is just working the ball well. Over to Sigurdsson, who I am just so frustrated with. His first touch on the ball is horrendous. And I tell you what, that shot wasn't too far either. Anyway, later on the track, just before half-time, they just missed the goal. Excellent save from Hennessy. And an injured Montero has a shot on goal, but it gets saved, and we will go away probably regretting missing that. I don't think the finesse button, the RB L1 on the PlayStation 3, it doesn't help at all. Like PlayStation, FIFA 12, sorry, not PlayStation. FIFA 12 was all about the finesse, in my opinion. But it's all about power in FIFA 13, and I've really got to stop with those habits of using the finesse. But here we go with Sigurdsson again. Gets blocked. I give him a lot of opportunities, and I do feel sorry for the bloke, but he just doesn't finish anything, to be completely honest with you. But they managed to have a shot on goal, and amazingly missed that header. I could not believe it. And once again, Vicente steps around my players, and another wonderful save from Hennessy. I tell you what, I'd be in all sorts of trouble if it wasn't for that man in between the sticks. But once again, more pressure on the opposite side of the field. and it gets deflected off the inside of my leg. That is just the luck that I get from David Lopez on the 82nd minute. If you watch the replay closely, you will see what I'm talking about. I stick the defender there to stop the goal, and it just comes in off the inside of his leg, and nothing Hennessy can do about it. If I was going to cop a goal, it'd be just like that. So we try to rescue a point, but the free kick does not do much at all, and on the 90th minute, we managed to work the ball in, get it to Montero to get the win. No, it wasn't to be. And it wouldn't have been for the win either, it would have been for the draw, but I tell you what, it would have felt like a win if we'd made that comeback. Tell you what, Hennessy, you have the right to keep your head down. I feel very sorry for you. And here we go with Sigurdsson. Very tempting to put him on for sale because he has just frustrated the crap out of me. But I decided not to. And Davis will leave us on a season loan. And hopefully he will be much better when it comes. Now, I'm sorry guys, but the recording did stuff up. And we end up drawing 1-1 with Derby. I must apologise. And we will see you tomorrow for the next episode. Peace.